Hey guys, it's your buddy Rome. Check out what we got in the studio today. This is a new product from COLBOR. This is a personal smoke machine. Yes, that means we're going to be able to do some really cool videography, photography with this little guy right here. We're going to take it over to the desk. I'm going to unbox it and show you guys some of the cool things that we can do with this. And yes, I know before you guys leave comments down, I know I'm late to the game. This product's been out for a while, but it's new to me. So we're going to approach it from that perspective. So let's go over to my desk and see what creative things we can do with this personal smoke machine. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we get in the box. So first off, let's talk about some of the cool features that this device brings to the table. So you're going to get your fog machine, you're going to get a adapter, you're going to get the chamber where you place your fog liquid. You also get a remote RGB light. You get a flexible pipe. You're going to get a straight tube, a tube adapter. We got two bent tubes. We have our USB-C cable. We have this portable bag to carry everything around in. We got our fog juice. We have the foam. I'll show you guys how that works as well. And we also get our warranty card. But let's go ahead and open this up and see exactly what we get. All right, guys, check this out. This is the portable case that it comes in. As you guys can see, it's kind of a semi-rigid little case. This one only has one single zipper. You guys know how I am when it comes to zipper cases. I like it when they have two zippers, but this one seems to be adequate for what we're going to be using this for. Let's take a look at what comes inside. So inside of the box, guys, you guys can tell I've already opened this up. I have already filled the tank. The tank usually comes in this little container right here. You also get your fog juice. You actually get 60 milliliters of the fog juice, which is really nice. You get some other accessories in here. So here is our RGB accessory. Let's see if I can get that guy out so you guys can see. This one here has the built-in fan. Here's some of the buttons that you're going to use to control this. I'll show you guys here in just a little bit how this works. All right, let's also pull out the actual fog machine. All right, so here's the fog machine in my hand. You guys see we have the little LCD screen right here. We have another button off to the side here, which is used for rotating this. This can actually rotate 60 degrees. So check this out. You can turn it like so, locking it in place. That's going to give you the ability to really angle the smoke coming out of it. The head that you see here is detachable. Now this goes on with magnets, and we can swap out to this head with the LED light and the more powerful fan built into it. So we got a lot of different features that come with it. So let me show you guys some of the other accessories that come in this bundle. All right, so in this little section right here, this is the piece of foam that we were just talking about. I'll show you guys how we use that as well. It does come with the remote. That is going to be a big game changer for a lot of content creators out there. You have some different little bits and bobs. Let me show you guys all of these. Now, of course, we get a USB-C to USB-A cable. We get these different little attachments. So here's a straight one. Here's an adapter that goes onto here like so. And like I said, I'll show you guys how we use that. So let's go ahead and secure that on there. And then here are two other little adapters that you can use for this as well. Really nice design, guys. All of these things come in the bundle, as you see here. So what I'll be showing you guys is how I would utilize this as a working videographer, photographer. Now you're going to have to pull this little tab out right here. That's going to free up the battery inside this first section right here. So as you guys can see, this has the light. Now to turn this on, you're just going to press and hold this little button right here for about 3 seconds. And it should come on, and there you go. You see our logo, and you can see what your current power level is. Now, you can adjust the fan speed as well as the amount of fog coming out with this button right here. And so you can switch between, and you guys see the little yellow icon right there that's letting me know that I'm going to be raising or lowering the amount of fog juice that comes out. So for just the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and put everything at max, and then we're going to switch over to the fan, and I'm going to put that at max as well. Now, that would normally apply if I had one of the other accessories connected to this, but now we also have this LED light and a fan, so we're going to just turn this guy on, as you see here, and we can raise and change the intensity of the light. So let's turn on our fan. We're going to bring it up to its highest level, and we're going to start a little bit of fog. So let's go ahead and press this button here. You guys can see we have the nice little LED light right there, which is super cool. And like I said, you have the option of using this in either the straight orientation like this or the 60-degree, totally up to you guys. All right, so we're going to add this other component right here. So to marry these up, you guys will see a little white indicator right there, and there's another one. That's just letting you know how the magnets connect. And then we're going to take one of these little spouts. They just pop in like so. So I'm just going to use that as an example to show you guys how the smoke comes out of one of those. Check that out. All right, so we're going to use this. I'm going to show you guys how you can do this really cool effect that looks like more like dry ice. So you'll need this component right here. Let's take this guy off and let's attach this. And then you can bend this pretty much however you need it, you know, for it to be in place. And then on this side here, you're just going to fit this guy in like that. All right, so here is a really cool little speaker that was sent out to me a while back. And let's say I wanted to really accent this speaker. I'm going to put the speaker here on top of the little case. And then what I'm going to do is I want to lay down smoke or fog all the way around this speaker. So you guys can just imagine how cool that would look in a product video. All right, so let's try this with a different product. All right, so we're going to lay a little bit of smoke around our drone. Let's go ahead and accent all around these propellers, and let's power this guy up and see if it whips up some of this smoke. So that's a cool effect that you can use, you know, for different type of approaches. I love this dry ice look. That is so cool, guys. That is so cool. We're going to try a little tower of smoke just coming down. So I just have this like so. And we're just going to let this fall down. Now, of course, you also have a remote that you can use for this as well. The remote control is going to give you the ability to turn on and off to increase or decrease the amount of fog that's coming out. So if you're building up an atmosphere, you're building up, you know, to get ready for a specific type of shot, this could be exactly what you're looking for. Maybe you wanted to lay this guy down a little bit better. All you have to do is adjust this little nozzle here, and I'm going to set that right about there. Let me show you guys how I have this set up. You guys can see. Just think of all the cool things that you'll be able to do with one of these little mini fog machines. This guy is so portable, guys. It's going to fit perfectly in your bag at the perfect angle for wherever it is you're trying to drop your fog. Check that out. This is a win. I am so excited about this product, as many of you probably are as well. So if you're looking for an amazing way, guys, to add additional creativity to your projects, I think this might be exactly what you're looking for. All right, guys, it's been your buddy Rome with Rome Knows Tech. Just wanted to introduce you guys to this cool little portable fog machine. You will probably see this being used multiple times in upcoming videos. So yeah, hopefully this video has been helpful to some of you guys out there who are thinking about a portable fog machine that has a lot of built-in features. This might be exactly what you're looking for. All right, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace. I'm out.